In the bustling hallways of Lincoln High, where laughter echoed like distant thunder and secrets were currency, Emily stood frozen as she watched her best friend Sarah being led away in tears by the school counselor. The envelope of crisp $100 bills burned in her pocket like a guilty secret, a payment for the betrayal that had shattered their unbreakable bond. What if I told you that sometimes, the price of loyalty is higher than any sum of money? Stick around till the end of this heart-wrenching tale, because the twist will leave you questioning your own choices, and if it moves you, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that dive deep into the human soul. Emily and Sarah had been inseparable since kindergarten, two peas in a pod navigating the chaos of growing up in a small town where dreams were as fragile as autumn leaves. Emily, with her fiery red hair and a laugh that could light up the darkest room, came from a family teetering on the edge of poverty. Her single mom worked double shifts at the diner, barely scraping by after Emily's dad walked out years ago, leaving behind a mountain of debt and a trail of broken promises. Sarah, on the other hand, was the golden girl, blonde, bubbly, and blessed with a wealthy family that owned half the town's real estate. Their friendship was a beautiful contrast, Emily's grit complementing Sarah's grace, late-night sleepovers filled with whispered dreams of escaping to the big city, and shared adventures like sneaking out to stargaze on the old mill roof. But life has a way of testing bonds, doesn't it? It started innocently enough, with Emily's mom falling ill. The diagnosis was grim, cancer, stage 3, and the medical bills piled up like an avalanche. Emily watched her mother's strength fade, her once vibrant eyes dulled by pain and worry. "We'll figure it out, sweetie," her mom would say, but Emily knew better. The house was on the verge of foreclosure, and the fridge was often empty. Desperation clawed at her insides, turning every school day into a reminder of what she lacked. Sarah tried to help, slipping Emily lunch money or inviting her over for dinners, but pride kept Emily from accepting too much. "We're equals," she'd insist, even as envy simmered beneath the surface. Enter Mr. Harlan, Sarah's uncle, a slick businessman with a reputation for cutting deals that favored the ruthless. He owned the development company eyeing the old neighborhood where Emily lived, planning to bulldoze it for luxury condos. Sarah confided in Emily one rainy afternoon, spilling a family secret over hot chocolate. Her uncle's company was skirting environmental laws, dumping waste into the local river to save costs. "If anyone found out, it could ruin everything," Sarah whispered, trusting Emily with the evidence she'd stumbled upon, a folder of incriminating emails and photos hidden in her dad's study. Emily nodded, swearing secrecy, but that night, as she lay awake hearing her mom's coughs echo through the thin walls, a dark thought took root. The temptation grew like a weed. What if she could trade that information for money? Just enough to cover the bills, save the house, get her mom the treatment she needed. Emily wrestled with her conscience for days, pacing her room, staring at the photo of her and Sarah grinning at the county fair. Best friends forever, the frame read. But forever felt abstract when survival was immediate. One evening, heart-pounding, she slipped into a coffee shop and met a reporter from the local paper, a man hungry for a scoop. "This could change everything," he said, eyes gleaming as he handed her an envelope with $5,000, anonymous tipster money from his editor. Emily took it, the paper crinkling like judgment in her hands. She told herself it was for her family, that Sarah's uncle deserved it, that friendship could survive a little white lie. The story broke the next week, Harlan Developments accused of environmental violations. The town erupted in outrage. Protests formed outside the company offices, and the stock plummeted. Sarah's family was devastated, her dad lost his job, her mom withdrew into silence, and Sarah herself became a pariah at school, whispers following her like shadows. How could this happen? Sarah sobbed to Emily over the phone. Who would betray us like that? Emily's throat tightened, guilt twisting like a knife. She mumbled condolences, but the distance grew. Sarah stopped inviting her over, her texts became curt, and soon, the hallways that once rang with their laughter felt empty. Emily used the money wisely at first, paying off overdue bills.